Honorable mentions: Katarina Devon. The member of the Blackbeard Pirates, Katarina Devon. She is also called the Crescent Moon Hunter. Devon is said to be the worst female pirate in Age of Pirates, and she was even imprisoned in Impel Down's Level 6 for her notoriety. Shirahoshi. She is the princess of the Fishman Island. She does not like to fight, but she's one of the 3 weapons of destruction. Her second name is Poseidon. One of the ancient weapons. Shirahoshi can talk to sea kings and also summon them at her will. Viola. Former assassin and officer of the Don Quixote pirates, at first being introduced as charming and seductive, but later find out the tragedy her and her family went through that led to her being in that position. Having to work for the pirates who killed her sister and sent her family into hiding must have been tough. She shows strength of character to endure it all to protect her father's life. Her devil fruit isn't much of a fighting type, more of a spying one. Boa Marigold and Boa Sandersonia. The sisters of Warlord Boa Hancock showed good fighting skills when they encountered Luffy, and they can use haki. Carrot and Wonder. Like most of the Mink tribe, they have good fighting skills, and this shown when they were able to hold Jack and his army. Emporio Ivankov. The Hormone Devil Fruit user is one of the leaders of the Revolutionary Army with Dragon, but due to her Devil Fruit we cannot consider her as a female for sure. Hina. Rear Admiral Hina of the Navy. Her Cage Devil Fruit is a bit weird, but that doesn't mean that she's not strong. We haven't seen much of her yet. Sugar. She doesn't have much fighting skills, but who needs fighting skills when you have this Op Devil Fruit, which turns you into a toy that obeys her commands and makes everyone forget that you even existed. Tsara. The Navy advisor. She is highly respected in the Navy. Rebecca. The granddaughter of King Reiko of Dressrosa and daughter Gladiator Chorus, having trained since she was a kid by her father and suffering tragic story made her a strong fighter. Perona. Having the ability to create ghosts which make anyone who touches it depressed and loses the will to fight is impressive. Also these ghosts can explode. Whitey Bay. One of the pirates who formed alliance with Whitebeard's fleet. Nefertari Vivi. The princess of Alabasta Kingdom. She has the courage but not much fighting skills to aid it. Number 10. Khalifa. She was Iceberg's secretary, as well as the only female member of CP9. She is also Lasky's daughter, a former CP9 agent. With her sly and crafty personality, she was pretty interesting in the short amount of time we've seen from her. And although her confidence might have been her undoing, her Akashike skills, the 6 powers and interesting devil fruit provided a pretty entertaining fight for Nami. Also as number 10. Jorah. An officer of the Don Quixote Pirates Treble Army. She doesn't have much fighting skills but is a Paramesha class devil fruit that allows her to alter the shape and appearance of any object, including living organisms, into whatever she wishes, making it into distorted, abstract art. Any weapon or vehicle that has been warped by this ability loses its functionality. Number 9. Tashigi. A strong believer in justice and doing what's right. After going with her captain on this crazy journey on the Grand Line, she learns that justice isn't always as black and white as she once thought. There have been multiple times where she had to help or rely on help from the same pirates they were set on hunting. Learning continuously from her journey as well as striving to get stronger, I was expecting much more from a Navy captain. She can use a little haki and she has potential to become stronger in the future. Number 6. Koala. She was a former slave of the Celestial Dragons and was later saved by Fisher Tiger. She joined the Revolutionary Army when she was 14 years old. Koala can use Fishman karate as she was on the Sun Pirates ship for a long time. Number 7. Nami. Cat burglar Nami. Losing her mother and growing up with Arlong's crew, having to steal money from pirates just to rescue a village from his slavery. Nami had a pretty tragic past. But after being rescued by Luffy and co., she sets off to sea with her childhood dream of drawing a map of the whole world. Being essentially the common sense of the crew. Despite the fact that she isn't a fire, but she has great intelligence which helps her beating stronger opponents than her. Number 8. Jory Bonnie. She is one of the supernovas, the worst generation, and has a bounty of 140 million berries before the time skip. Her current bounty is unknown. Jory Bonnie is also known as Big Eater. She possesses an unnamed devil fruit, with which can increase and decrease the age of anyone including her own daughter. We have never seen her fight before, but having this high bounty means that she is strong. Number 5. Nico Robin. She is one of the most complex and well-written characters in the series as a whole. Her backstory is probably one of the most tragic we have had in One Piece so far. As a child growing up in Ohara, she didn't have her parents around. Her father was dead and her mother was out at sea. She was treated like trash by her legal guardians, and because of her devil fruit she was isolated by everyone else. The only people that loved her and cared for her were killed because of the knowledge that they had over the world government. Growing up on the run after illegally attempting to learn the Void Century to honor the dreams of the dead archaeologist, she learned to trust no one. She was completely alone in the world, being backstabbed and double-crossed constantly. Finally she meets some comrades and a place she can call home with the Straw Hat crew. She has a good devil fruit, but we expect more from her in the future. Number 4. Baby 5. She is a former servant and assassin of the Don Quixote pirates, serving as an executive in the Pirata army. Her real name has not been revealed. Currently she is the alias of a member of the Hapo Navy who is engaged to the Hapo Navy's 13th leader. She has been shown to be a formidable fighter. Baby 5 ate the Bucky Numi, a Paramisha-class devil fruit that allows her to change her entire body into any kind of weapon she likes. Number 3. Money. The former member of the Don Quixote pirates. She was an undercover agent of Doflamingo and assistant of Caesar Clown. Money possessed a Logia-type devil fruit, which is called Yaki Numi, making her one of the strongest female characters. It allows her to change her body into snow, and she can also create blizzards anywhere. Number 2. Boa Hancock. Boa Hancock. She is the pirate captain of the Kuja Pirates. She is the only female in the 7 Warlords of the Sea. Her former bounty was 80 million berries, which she received after her first campaign. Her power is shown when destroyed several pacifists single-handedly. She is shown using 2 types of haki, armament haki and conqueror haki. Hancock also possesses a Paramisha type of devil fruit called Mero Numi, with which she can turn anyone into stone. She is known as the Snake Princess and Pirate Empress. Number 1. Big Mom. She is the most powerful female character in One Piece. Big Mom also has her own country in the New World. Being a Yonko is another testament to her strength, competing with the likes of Blackbeard, Kaido and Shanks. While we haven't seen much of her, the hype for Big Mom is huge. With her psychotic obsession with candy that will allow her to destroy your entire island if you don't produce the goods makes her pretty frightening. Seeing as we're going to Whole Cake Island soon, there is plenty more of her to come.